Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GTO Gaming and welcome back to the County of Holland in Europa Universalis IV. Yes, last episode we did a restart. We started back in 1444. This episode we also conquered 5 counties, 5 provinces. But that was well worth it, and already, well, so far it's been going much better than the previous episode. But you know, don't count your chickens until they roost, or whatever the English people say. I think I've made that mistake before. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think we're just immediately gonna start. Yeah. So I tried to. Well, I think it was Nectarios in the comments who said, "Oh, can you please make the introductions again?" So I started something. I started like a sort of a fake university lecture, which recapped the events of the previous series, but didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. The nation of Brandenburg, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Brandenburgian conquest of Wittenberg. Sure, Brandenburg. You're our buddies, right? You know, we don't mind helping you out. It'll be quite easy war anyway, I think. Yeah, that should be doable for the two of us. I will join my buddy Brandenburg down in Braunschweig, as the Germans say. Let's repay this loan. And we can invest in a new idea. New idea group or new idea? A new idea, okay. We will, of course, upgrade admin technology to number 6. I think we can invest in some new ideas actually, because we have some Diplo and some military power left. Although I suppose, yeah, we don't have we have an admin idea group, so that's probably the worst possible thing we could have done. Oh well, we could, I guess, just upgrade. We might as well wait a little bit. We'll probably need Diplo power for something down the line. We should also keep an eye on the provincial unrest in Ostfriesland, but I think should be fine for the moment. It's fine to change to help our ally out. Okay, plus 50 opinion with France. That's always very, very useful. We have increased our spy network in Brabant, so let's take advantage of that by fabricating a claim on Breda. I think they're already at war, looks like. No, they're not. They're just marching their troops around a bit. That's fine. Are they in a truce with us? No. They are allied to Bremen and Luxembourg. We will take advantage of that, though. We'll take a couple of more claims. But I think, from what I remember, yeah, we need to tone it down a little bit on the expansion. Not conquer too much. We will help out our buddies, the Brandenburgians. 4,000 troops dead. Another 1,000. We can invest in technology. We're not going to do that. I guess we could invest in some military technology. Get some cannons. We are at war, after all. Sure. Can make hoefnies. Large cast bronze mortar. Are they better? Which one is better? Hoefnies they have fire. Large cast bronze mortar only has morale. But it sounds to me like hoefnies are better. I guess they're the lighter version, right? Per unit of our country type. I believe modern howitzers have their name from hoefnies artillery developed by the Hussites in the 15th century. These short-barreled guns were mounted on wagons and used in the field of battle to fire balls and canisters in support of the infantry. Alright, we can build one. At least, can we? Yeah, we have one slot for that. Build some guns to help out our buddies, the Brandenburgians. That's fine. Brandenburg, you should have a look at your capital, man. I guess we will join you in this occupation here. You can deal with your war at your capital. 16k troops, man. Brandenburg, I hope you can deal with this. Hope you can be clever about this. It's just 13k and it's Brandenburg also, so it's 25k or something. We could attach to this guy. Kurfürstliche Garde, sure. All of us can, yeah, this is going to be the big battle of the war. But I think we have something like 26k, so it should be fine. Brandenburgian conquest of Wittenberg, major victory. Okay, I guess they already... Oh, they won that. This is the Braunschweig only. 25k against 12k, big battle in Berlin. And we won, and we even stack wiped them. So Brandenburg, I think that's... I've done more than enough for you as an ally. I've been very kind. Can I not? Ah, come on. I just want to move back to my countrymen. Here we go. Okay, great. Nice. We helped out Brandenburg. They should be quite happy with us right now. Improve relations. In war together. No, I guess not. Okay. Oh well. We did manage to get a gun though. A cannon. Naples has inherited Burgundy. Oh wow. Look at this. Naples is pretty strong right now. But that's actually good for us. Because that means that France will hopefully not be able quite as easily to conquer Burgundy. And that means that they won't get claims on Flanders quite as easily. And that means that they will stay our friends for longer. Okay, we're at 35, so we can have another claim on Sertogenbos. And I think, well, I would prefer to wait. Maybe France wants to join me anyway. Let's see. Declare war on Brabant. France does not want to join me. Because they're in a massive amount of debt. And Brandenburg is also in debt. And they're also in another war. So can we handle Bremen and Luxembourg ourselves? Probably. So Brabant has 7k. Bremen 6k. And then Luxembourg has 3k. That should be possible. Do I risk it though? Maybe I should build some more cannons. That's probably a good idea. Maybe get rid of one of our cavalry units and get a cannon instead. We are making a lot of money, I feel. We are at +3, even though our army is completely at full maintenance, and I think also probably our forts are mothballed, are activated. Okay. We make a ton of money, I guess. Is it mostly from trade still? Yep, still 60% from trade. And we could increase our mercantilism a little bit, because we have Diplo power left anyway, sure. That's always a good idea. I think mercantilism increases your potential trade power, right? From provinces, from ships. Or does it increase your trade efficiency? I'm not quite sure actually what mercantilism does. We can have a look, I guess. Provincial trade province modifier plus 22%. Yeah, so it increases your provincial trade modifier. That's useful. Let's have another one. We have a lot of Diplo power at the moment, so out of time minus plus 20, neighbor bonus -5. All right. I'm not gonna upgrade this just yet. We might want to go for another point of mercantilism, sure. Let's keep an eye on our army. Are we building that gun? We are. Okay, great. And I think we're just gonna go for that war. Oh, how about Gelre though? Münster, Oldenburg, and Berg still. Oldenburg and Berg are not joining. Bohemia is joining though. I think only if it's only Gelre and Münster we can handle it. Let's do a covert action on Gelre and get a province, a claim on their province. I think we will go after Gelre first, just to make sure that we don't block ourselves off. Come over here with your cannon, bro. And I think Brandenburgian conquest of Wittenberg is over. Great. It seems that Brandenburg is really expanding, and that's good because they're our friends, and we don't really have any immediate points of contention. I think I will retreat these guys from Brabant. Okay, 30 espionage strength. So let's fabricate a claim on Gelre. And let's declare war on Gelre. We have to wait for the casus belli to pop up, of course. Otherwise Bohemia will join. Brandenburg is willing to join. But I think we don't need them. Because we have Gelre here. Who has 6k somewhere. I don't know where. And then Münster has 7k. We have 14k, just our own, by ourselves. So if we go after Münster's fleet, Münster's army immediately, where are they though? I guess Osnabrück. If we go after them immediately, then we can after that we can do a piecemeal attack of the army of Gelre as well. So let's do that. Conquest of Gelre, yes. Brandenburg doesn't need to join. We can use them better in the fight against Brabant. Where are there? Is their army? Oh, here it is. Oh, they're all here. Yeah, keep an eye on that. We don't want to get caught off guard and have to attack both of them at once. Although it seems like we cannot really avoid that. I want to hire some mercenaries then. Local boys. 44k, 1k upkeep. That's possible, I think. Let's just do it. Let's just make sure that we are winning this war. Otherwise they're going to hire mercenaries as well. We don't want that. Okay, they have moved into Oost-Friesland. I think we will get our army together and attack them there. Once our morale is back up. Okay, I think that's well enough. Let's go. 12k versus 18k. But we do get some very big terrain penalties. That might not have been very smart. I think we should still be fine. Come on. Yep, we won. Okay. Well, we lost a lot more. Okay, we had a lot more casualties there than we needed to have. But let's follow them to Lower Gelre. Attack them again. We now need to stack wipe them, if we can do that at all. Let's head back to Münster. Where are you going, boys? Ostfriesland, huh? Let's attack them again. We really want to stack wipe them, now that we still have our mercenaries. Nope. Let's head back to Gelre, I guess. Oh, they're moving all the way back to Upper Gelre again. We need to grab them. We need to take them. 1.16. Come on, attack them. There we go, stack wipe. Okay, great. Let's get rid of our mercenaries. They are too expensive. And we don't need them. And let's start to besiege Gelre. Okay, finally. We besieged Gelre. I think we can just take it now, right? Yes, great. Let's have some money as well for our troubles. There we go, okay. Gelre is ours. Very nice. Okay, next up Brabant. But let's first check our aggressive expansion. Looks still okay to me. Yeah, should be fine. Yep, let's keep our armies raised for now. Let's get our trading ships back into action. Well, I think they captured some other ships. Are we over our fleet limit now? That's good at least. We can declare statute in restraint of appeals. That's the anti-pope thing. The pope will probably excommunicate us if we do that. And everybody around us will hate us, which is also not great. But I guess Münster already hates us, Brabant and Flanders already hate me. Oldenburg probably already hates me, and Cleve probably already hates me. Cleves and Oldenburg don't hate me. I do kind of want to press this button though. I think it's fun. Sure. we're not gonna accept the Pope as our religious ruler anymore. I think we've reached a point where we're kind of like a kingdom almost, right? If you look at this. I am getting a bit cocky though. I should watch that. Connect another government reform. We could do centralized bureaucracy. Which gives me prosperity growth. I don't know what prosperity is. Is that up here? I guess that's the... Like, that increases maybe your entrepot. Is it over here somewhere? Trade power? I don't know what prosperity does. I guess it makes you richer somehow. We can do expanded royal court. Which gives me extra reform progress. And we can do royal favoritism, which disables cold diet, which is not great. But it also reduces the loyalty loss from seizing crown land by 5%. And we're gonna seize a bunch of crown land. And we have representatives of the crown. That's not so great as if you have vassals more. More if you have vassals. And this one has access to 8 unique state edicts. Now I think we will go for royal favoritism. And in fact, I think we will actually grab some more state land. There we go. Catholic zealots in Den Haag, but it's only 4k. There we go. We seized some more crown land. People will hate me for it. Yep, many people hate me now. Maybe a bit too many, actually. Maybe that wasn't smart. Oh, it's going down quite fast, it seems. Seizure of a state land. Yeah, it's going down fairly fast. Merchant call for trade protection war. Against whom? Nation's economy must take care to safeguard against threats. Recent developments have led to outrage among merchants who think we are not doing enough to defend against privateering ships from foreign nations, which are severely harming our trade efforts. Many trading vessels are beginning to arm themselves, arguing that the presence of these privateers proves that we are already fighting an undeclared trade war. Nah, I'm not gonna do that for now, I think. +2 national arrest, ouch. Promise to declare war with the trade protection. Causes better to. Okay, I don't know what we pressed now. Who cares? No, we don't want a clergyman. Because we excommunicated the Pope basically. You guys can go back home. We have now a claim here and here. Yeah. They are still allied with Bremen, Dortmund, and Luxembourg. Who wants to join me? Brandenburg wants to join me. But why not France? Come on, France. Still in debt, huh? You idiot. If Brandenburg wants to join me, though, I think that should be enough. He's got 13k. It's not that much. But it should be sufficient against Bremen, Dortmund, and Luxembourg. Yeah, we're going to go for it, I think. I'm getting a bit cocky, I know. But we're going to do it anyway. Take Zettelgenbos and take Breda. Yes. Where's his army? We should go after his army first. Let's turn down the thingy a bit. Where's your army, bro? Here it is. Get here, get down here. Yep, 6 stack wipe, great. Let's go to Zettelgenbos and besiege it. And hope that Brandenburg will deal with our enemies in the east. Which it seems that they are doing, so that's great. Man, we are expanding quite fast. Faster than I would have thought, actually. And I think once we seize these 2 territories, we can form the Netherlands. Once we have admin level 10, which is still a ways off. But we can do it at some point, I think. Another battle in Antwerp. What is Brandenburg doing? They're marching around. We're already at 12%. 15%. Oh, that's my fleet who is besieging stuff, I think. Or is blockading stuff. Let's continue doing that if it gives me that much war score. Yeah, 15%. Is that enough to grab these 2 counties? No, not by a long shot. Oh, we need to occupy the fort. Okay, we're gonna do that. Don't worry. Okay, Brandenburg is fighting the army of Dortmund and they defeated them. That's good. This is the army of Bremen, but they can't really go anywhere right now. Because it's either the army of Brandenburg or it's an army that is blockaded by us. Okay, good going, Brandenburg. Oh, they lost. Ah, you assholes. you lost that battle. Well, at least you helped us out. You helped us out quite a bit, actually. I think once we seize Antwerpen, we will have sufficient war score. I think we'll just take the 2 provinces that we have a claim on. For now. Because I don't want the aggressive expansion to increase too much. And then later we can go into Gelderland. Ah, this one again. The Papal State already hates me. So screw it. They're already at minus 200, yeah. So we're gonna get excommunicated at some point, which sucks. But at some point we will be able to switch to Protestantism anyway. It should be fairly soon, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be another while. Usually for me it triggers around 120% or something like that. Siege of Antwerp was 1. 38%. Still not enough, huh? Length of war. Brabant holds Brabant. Okay, we'll take care of that. Brandenburg, you can take care of the enemies in the east, man. You don't need to help me. I appreciate it, though. But they're besieging your land, so maybe you should take care of that, man. An advisor died. Ah, we can go to level 7 admin technology. Great. And that gives us another group of ideas. And I think this time we will go for exploration ideas. Yeah, because I wanna go into the exploration game soon. I think once we've captured Breda and then Bos, I think, well, I mean, eventually we want to conquer sort of the rest of the Low Countries as well. But we're not in a hurry, I think. Once we get exploration ideas, we can immediately take the first one. That's great. And we can take the second one. That's also great. Very nice. So we can now send colonies. And I think we will pick the native coexistence policy. That gives you minus 100% chance to native uprisings. Should keep an eye on the rebellions as well. That's another reason why we shouldn't grab too much. And lots of my core provinces are also revolting because of the seizure of estate land. We should be a bit more careful doing that, actually. But I do kind of like doing it. I want to be the most powerful ruler that I can be, of course. Okay, we captured Brabant. That should be enough, right? Yeah. Give me some money as well, please. 120 gold. There we go. Okay. I think that's it for now, though. I think we're going to stop expanding for a little while. Let's have our army head back to Utrecht and have them hunt rebels, because there's going to be some rebels soon, I think. Let's core Zetogenbosch and Breda. Oh, we can only core one. Should hire an admin advisor, I think. A big one. Yearly inflation reduction, I think we can also need. We also need that. Yeah, we're at 3% inflation. So we can use an inflation reduction advisor as well. And we will promote him. So that he is now +2 admin. And we need to core this one, but we have no admin strength. Okay. That's tricky. That's tricky. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's not overestimate ourselves too much. Although I think it's already too late for that. I think we already overestimated ourselves. Oh well. How is our trade in the English Channel doing? It's quite nice that we can now just have all our forts demothballed and our army fully funded and still make quite a decent amount of money. That's very useful. We should build some more buildings, I think. Marketplace. Tax modifier, because taxes are really not a big part of our income, so I'm not really too keen on building those. If you could build them in a manufactory, those are always nice. Let's say this is 0.33, but that's, I think, just production income. But it also increases the value of your trade node, of course, because you're producing more stuff. And if you then build another workshop, you get another 50% on top of that. So overall, it's quite useful to build a manufactory, even though they're very expensive. But let's keep an eye on the expansion for now. I think Bohemia is not asking us for their provinces back, right? That's very good. Yeah, we can now core Breda as well. Our royal marriage with France has died, but they immediately want a new one. I think they really like us. Yeah, they're still grateful for their aid. That's good, though. We want to keep France as our friend. The new Emperor of Bohemia has been elected. It's still Bohemia. That's good. Well, I don't know if that's good. I'm neutral about it, I guess. Okay, there's a rebel uprising coming in Gelre. How many people? Let's see. Gelre separatist. I think we will just move to Gelre then. And repress rebels from here. Okay, Breda is a core. We can now make a state. Brabant is territory, let's make it a state, yes. And then we need to core the rest of the provinces. Apparently we have enough admin for that, so that's good at least. Do we, or did we only core one? Where can I see that? Here, right? Normally. Oh well. But then, that should mean... Form the Dutch nation. Yeah, we need admin tech level 10. But otherwise, we're good. We can form the Netherlands, which is amazing. It was so much quicker than the last time. Last time we played until 1530 and we didn't have this much land. So I'm very happy with how this run has gone so far. Harsh treatment. But we can do harsh treatment, of course. What would that do? Reduce uprising progress by 30% in Gelre. That's a good idea, actually. Let's do that. Harsh treatment in Gelre. Because the 30 years is probably enough to avoid that war altogether. The Brabantians, we will do harsh treatment there as well at some point, I think. I think the Gelren uprising should go over soon. Arrange a ball in Den Haag, sure. Some more prestige. We're at 94 prestige, damn. That's a lot. We also get prestige from renouncing the Pope, which is good, I guess. How is our alliance with Brandenburg doing? Still strong, huh? Yep, great. Let's improve some relations with them. We will continue improving relations with the Emperor as well, and we might as well improve relations with France. Are they at war with somebody? No. We wouldn't mind paying off some of your debt, France. Are you still in debt? We can't really have you being in debt. Well, no, yeah, we should do that, I think, because it gives us also some protection. Because if we are attacked by somebody, then France is much more likely to help us if they are out of debt. Let's just send them a one-time gift of 300 gold. That's a very good thing for them. They should be very happy with that. You should be more. You should get more. You should get more opinion if you're in debt, and you send them money. You can purchase an ability. Careful with infantry. Subject. I want the one that gives you this one, the +1 of each development. We should actually start to explore the coast of Africa a little bit. Let's do that. Let's get the early Carrack and 2 barks. Can we already upgrade the ships? No, there's no ships yet. There's no upgrade available yet. Let's get Paul the Grabber. My good old Paul. Why don't you explore? Let's start with the North Atlantic. And then you guys can continue protecting trade in England. Our first forays into the exploration game. We're very early, 1487. This is 5 years before Columbus discovered the New World. We're just gonna take this idea, this new technology. That puts us probably way ahead of the curve. Yeah. Look at this powerhouse, 778. We are even more technologically advanced than the Emperor or Venice. Only barely though. And that's fine, because otherwise you will just get a massive hit if you don't. If you are way too far ahead of time, that just costs you a lot of military power that's kind of wasted. Okay, relations with Brandenburg have improved back to their maximum again. Let's improve relations with France as well. Let's also have a look at our colonial range. How far can we reach? Approximately to Ifni. Terra Incognita, but I guess it's Spanish, right? Or Portuguese, yeah. We should find a place that's within colonial range. Will this give us... This will give us... How much more colonial range? Not that much. We need to get some sort of base somewhere. We could go for Morocco again, like we did last time. How is Portugal doing? Are they allied with... They're allied with nobody. How strong is your army, bro? Only 9k. Interesting. Could see some islands from them, I guess. How is your fleet? 24 ships. I mean, that's decent, but that's not huge. We could probably negotiate a access treaty with France and maybe with Spain. Yeah, so then we don't need to build more transports. We can just walk all the way to Portugal. Seize Lisbon. And I wouldn't mind taking some of their islands, just as a sort of base. Let's think about that. I want to explore a little bit first. North Atlantic has been explored. We have discovered Greenland up here. And now we can explore the coast as well. Basically, you just give them a mission. And then they go around exploring a certain region. It's not the most fun system. In the old EU3, you had to physically move the boat somewhere. And then keep them at a certain location for a certain while to explore also the coastline. Here, can we reach... No, we cannot reach Greenland. We can almost reach it, but not quite. We can almost colonize Greenland. Not that I really want to. Colonial range plus 50% actually, wow. Yeah, let's just take that immediately. We want that. What does that do for our colonial range? Can we now reach some area in Africa? Let's see. We should be able to. That's amazing. Okay, let's have our ship. Where are you? Oh, they're exploring some land in... Consortian has died. Oh, my wife has died. My Valois wife. Oh well. Yes, you guys, please explore the West African Sea. I guess first the sea and then the coast. And then we can probably, I hope Portugal has not colonized too much yet. because we can probably reach something with our trade range, with our colonial range currently, which is amazing. Because we really need some colonies in Africa ASAP, because Africa is sort of a trade base from which you can go to Asia. So if you have a strong trade presence here in West Africa, that means that although the trade nodes all the way down here in East Asia, which is where we want to end up, because of course we want to grab Indonesia, you will be able to send much more trade power forward to your home node and collect it. Here's probably a heretic. Yep. My guy. This is it. Explore the West African coast, please. Here we go. Now we should keep an eye on where we want to colonize. And let's see how far we can get even. That's important. Okay, this one we can reach. But it's quite weak. Can we reach it? Yeah, we can. Can we reach the actual African coast, though? That's the big question. Okay, yeah. Can we reach Gabu, for example? Oh, that's already a state. Preferably we want something with a trade bonus, but probably that's too far away for us. Yeah, this is 529 distance, and we can only do 413. We can probably reach this one, though. Yeah, we can. Is there a larger one that we can reach? No, these are all 111. Then I suppose we will start a colonial project over here in Bea Fada. It's also pretty close to South Africa, so we can probably use it as a base for the Caribbean as well. We're finally making our forays into the mighty unknown. Hiram have a military. We don't need a military engineer. Although on the other hand, why? No, we don't. We're not going to pay 60 gold for 50 mil. We have a shit ton of military power already. Okay, we can invest in a new idea. Administrative. Or do we want to wait for the technology? Probably, yeah. Okay, it's good that we have started our colonial empire. I'm happy with that. How much does that colony set us back? Seems like we can easily afford it. Colonial maintenance 2 gold a month, and our inflation is going down slowly, which is very good. Oh, we have also our national idea is also the Amsterdam Wisselbank. Where is it? This one. Yeah. So we grabbed a couple of ideas, so then you start to unlock your national ideas as well. And the Amsterdam Wisselbank is one of the first. Well, I wouldn't call it a national bank, but it's basically a national bank. Like it was, I think, the only bank who could could produce paper money, and it worked similar to how it worked in the trading cities of Italy, in that basically you put gold in the Wisselbank, and they would give you a piece of paper which basically said this person has stored X kilograms of gold at the Wisselbank in Amsterdam, and then that paper itself would be worth money. Like that paper would be exchanged by merchants, and quite often nobody ever came for the gold. So that's kind of how modern banking started, actually, is people didn't come back for the gold, and at some point the bank was like, okay, well, if people are not gonna come back for their gold, we might want to reinvest it in something. And then they sort of grabbed more and more gold out of their vaults, sold it off, and invested the money, made more gold. And they continued doing that, and nowadays a modern bank has only a few percent of the amount of money that's actually in the bank accounts is stored at the bank in gold and silver. Like most of it is just somewhere in the ether. Like they have spent it on stuff. So that's why there was in the early 20th century such an outcry when the gold and silver standards were dropped, because at that point, if you deposited money in the bank, you really got not much in return for that. Like you got a guarantee that if you wanted to exchange it for gold, you could, but that guarantee was not worth much when it came to like bank runs, which happened in Argentina and in Germany in the 1920s. everybody lost their faith in the currency of the country and came to the banks to collect their gold, which was due to them. And yeah, the bank didn't have enough gold, and that's still the case. So you know, I can imagine why people prefer the gold and silver standard. Although I think in the end, releasing the gold standard was what ended the Great Depression, because it increased the amount, the supply of money in the economy by an enormous amount. And I think in the end, it's probably a good thing. Although I'm not an economist. I don't know why we got to talk about this. Well, oh yeah, we were talking about the Amsterdam Wisselbank. Yeah, virtually impossible to make coins of equal weights at all mints. Yes, this makes moving wealth around the lifeblood of trade difficult. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, so people used to trade in like gold and silver coins, and then just it was very difficult to get them in the exact right amount of weight everywhere. And even if you would do that, people could just take off a bit of gold, right, from the coins every now and then, and nobody would notice. So this is yeah, and the Amsterdam Wisselbank was one of the main innovations of the Dutch Golden Age, together with, of course, the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, the oldest stock exchange in the world. There's a lot of financial instruments that were usually discovered in the Italian city-states, but refined and expanded in Holland during the Golden Age. And it's sort of the birthplace of capitalism, really, Holland. Of modern capitalism. I don't know if we need to be proud of that, but it's something at least. House of Lancaster wins the War of the Roses. Okay. Edward IV Lancaster, 265 ruler. Okay. Interesting. We might want to increase our relations with England a bit, because they are our rival. They haven't declared themselves our rival, probably because we're still too weak. But it's probably good to keep a close eye on them. Oh yeah, we can continue our exploration, of course. Let's not forget about that. Let's explore the South Atlantic, I suppose. The Protestant Reformation has arrived. I didn't read the thing. Oh well, but our buddies in Brandenburg have a Protestant center of religion here, and they're also struggling with noble rebels at the moment. Don't know why, because they still have 13k troops somewhere. I guess they're at war with somebody. Where's your army, bro? It's still in my land? I don't think so. Oh well. Can we help them out? No, probably not. Okay, fine. We can invest in new technology, though. New shipyards. Sure. Should we wait? We can wait until the 1st of January, probably. We'll get a plus 10% boost. Well, not boost. We will not get the penalty. Let's do that. We can increase admin technology as well. Let's do that as well. Very, very nice. We are now very much ahead of time. Active uniformity. Plus 10% institution embracement cost. Yeah, money is not really an issue. It's usually just getting the Renaissance or the new sort of institution to us, rather than the money itself. So 10% extra money to embrace the institution is not really a big deal. The colony is growing quite slowly, but it is growing. This is the first forays of the Dutch on the continent of Africa, which is very nice. We have finished exploring the South Atlantic. We should also explore the Caribbean. That's probably a higher priority, actually. Atlantic South America. Let's do Atlantic South America. That's quite near our colony. I see that Portugal already has some land here, so we should get into that continent as well as soon as we can. Improve relations with England. They're friendly towards us right now, which is good. Heretic religion. Really? What is your religion, England? Oh, they're already Protestant. Wow, that was quick. Should we go Protestant or should we go Reformed? I kind of want to go Reformed, but we'll see what the centers of Reformation do. If sort of these centers spread sort of gradually, and if they convert us to Protestantism, I'm fine with that. But I'm trying to go reformed, I think. Protestantism entrenched, unless the Pope excommunicates me, of course. Then we're gonna get out of the Catholic faith as soon as we can. 16,000 troops, man. Hieronymus Forstius, you're commanding an impressive army, my man. How is the revolt risk? We're fine. I think if we split up our army like this, that should already get rid of it, right? Yes. So now you can see that once the revolt risk gets down to below 0, then this rebel faction will decrease in strength until it's back to 0. Right, we explored Atlantic South America. Let's now explore the Caribbean Sea. And then we will explore the land as well. We can have a look at that boat, actually. Where is it? Where are you, boy? Oh, here he is. Okay. -1 stability just randomly. Wow, thanks. We could go for another idea, actually. We can take another... global settler increase +10. That we can really use that. We're focusing on the colonies right now. Support the expedition early Karak in Oost-Friesland. Just for free. But we are already exploring stuff. And you need more than 1 ship. I don't really want to sacrifice the other two... what are they called? The two other trade ships in protecting the trade. So we're not gonna actually do anything with that. But thanks for the ship, I guess. 16 pretenders rise up in Friesland. Wow, that's a lot. But God is with Willem. We will fight them. Willem VII van Haspengade, new ruler. Our previous ruler ruled from 1447 to 1495. So that's almost 50 years. And he was a great ruler. And his son is really not that bad. He's quite average, above average. 16k noble rebels though. Let's deal with them. Hieronymus Forstius. Combine your army, bro, and attack Friesland. Vandenberg broke their alliance with us. Why though? Why would you do that? Why did you break your alliance with us? Unlawful territory. They hold a ton of unlawful territory, I guess. We don't care about that. we felt plenty of unlawful territory ourselves. Now we don't like them enough. Okay, that's annoying. Time to step in. Yeah, we don't want to lose any population. Okay, we're fighting Friesland. Oh, we're losing against Friesland. We lost. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's retrain our army then and try again. And hope we can defeat them this time. Oh, Erasmus is here. A Dutch Catholic. I clicked him away again. But he's only 5 gold a month and he gives me +3 admin power, so that's worth it. We will lose some more money because we are increasing the size of our army right now against these noble rebels. But once that's done, we should be break even again. Peace. Native colonial integration. Local settlement increase +25. Assimilation of natives. Very nice. Okay, let's try again. This is what kin means. +50 opinion with Brandenburg. Very nice. Can we be your ally again then? No, still not, I guess. That's dumb. Oh, we won. Okay. That was very close. There we go. Stack wipe. Okay. Oof. Willem VII really had to defend his legacy there. I think we can strengthen his government though. We have a ton of extra military power right now, so we might as well just get that all the way up to 100. So it does give you like less unrest and a bunch of other quite nice things. Explorer Paulus the Grabber will no longer serve us. Is he? No, yeah, he is the actual explorer. Okay, that's a shame. We have another explorer though. One was spawned earlier. Let's see. Here he is. Dirk van Oldenbarneveld, good name. You guys, you don't need to protect trade. We want you to explore. Explore the Caribbean Sea. Continue what your predecessor did. Foreign quarter of Emden. Local goods produced, local trade power. No, local trade power is more important. We have truly been blessed, +1 stability. We're at 0 stability, yeah? That's a shame. I guess we should do something about that. Here, let's have a boost. We need to repay some loans. Denied fervently. Acknowledge the fact. House van Habsburg is shaken. There seems to be a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Willem VII. It seems that she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside Schravenhagen. That's not true, man. I mean, it might be true, actually. The Van Habsburgs were quite unknown until they became independent counts of Holland. Caribbean Sea has been explored. Very good. Let's also explore the Caribbean Sea coast. We can get a Caribbean island once the colony in Africa is done. It's really dumb that we can't offer an alliance to Brandenburg, though. That makes no sense to me. Because we are friendly towards them, but we have a negative opinion because the game said so. Oh well. We can increase the ideas again. I think this time we're going to wait for the... No, we don't need to wait for the administration. Bureaucracy, +10% tax modifier. That's useful. Thank you. We have a new heir, Johan. Great. Johan van Habsburg. He's a pretty good guy. 4 military, 6 diplomacy. Only the administration will once again be lacking behind a bit. Oh well. I think we can probably afford to reduce our army maintenance, though. It's probably not a bad idea. We can purchase an ability. Aggressive expansion impact, -10%. That's always useful. Let's try that one. Erasmus. Erasmus must certainly be one of the foremost philosophers of our time. He is probably best known for his philosophical empiricism and skepticism. He has concluded that no theory of reality is possible. There can be no knowledge of anything beyond experience. 50 prestige. Wow. Or 1 stability. We're going to go for the stability, I think. Must be already quite high when it comes to prestige. The ship into summer. The words of Christopher Columbus describe the tribe we found in Adai perfectly. They traded with us and gave us everything they had with goodwill. They took great delight in pleasing us. They are very gentle and without knowledge of what is evil, nor do they murder or steal. Your Highness may believe that in all the world there can be no better people. They love their neighbors as themselves, and they have the sweetest talk in all the world, and are gentle and always laughing. Take advantage of them, or make good use of their gentle ways. It's fine, we can make good use of their gentle ways. This is a promising land, Honduras, 1 base tax. The Pope has declared that this is the sole domain of Portugal, but we're not going to really be bothered with that. Looks like most of these islands are not colonized yet. And we might want to go for that. We also want to grab New Amsterdam, of course, if we can reach it already. That's. I think probably we are still too far out for that. We can probably still not reach it. Can we reach Groenland? Greenland? Probably. Yeah, we can reach Greenland. We might want to go after that one the next time. Because I'm pretty sure that the reason its colony is growing so slowly is because it's very aggressive. Yeah, it's tropical. No, not really. Okay. It's an affront to both us and the church. Cardinal bribe to move. I don't care. I don't care about cardinals, man. I'm gonna be Protestant soon. Caribbean Sea has been explored. Very good. We now know all about the coast of the Caribbean. We will go after that first. Next. I think probably this one, because this one has a trade bonus. These ones as well, but I think Portugal already grabbed those. They were smart about it. Could go after Cuba, Dutch Cuba, or Curacao. I think probably Curacao is a good idea. Claimed by Portugal. That probably means we will get our colony will grow less quickly, and they might get a claim on us. But that's fine. Let's continue with our exploration, of course. Explore American East Coast. Let's go. We should also repay our loan. Each 74 gold. Okay, we can handle that. 82 gold suddenly. Okay. How about now? There we go. State needs some money. Friedrich von Hohenzollern has died. Our royal marriage at Brandenburg has ended. We have been chosen for the Reichstag. That's also nice. Are people voting for us? No, nobody's voting for us. How is the Protestant faith doing? England is almost converted to Protestantism. Brandenburg has not. Brandenburg has also almost converted. So that's our closest ally. How about France? France still likes us. We haven't really done much for them lately. I feel like they have been at peace for quite a while. I guess they were in a war with Scotland earlier and Savoy. Oh yeah, they conquered a bunch of Italy here. They still haven't gone after Naples, which is good for us. Naples has 18k troops. France has 54k, so they should easily be able to beat Naples. Maybe Naples is allied with Austria? With England and the Papal State, yeah, that makes sense. So England has 19k, and the Papal State is also quite strong, I think. 18k, yeah, so altogether they pose quite a threat to France. I think it's probably good to not forget to expand further. Let's declare war. When can we? I think it's best to. Oh no, we're not nearly ready to go to admin level 10 and become the Netherlands. So let's wait with that. Flanders, who are you allied to? England. Liège is allied with Cologne and Nassau. I think we can go after Gelre again. Covert action. Build spy network. We can just grab this one last province, Limburg. That's probably not a bad idea. How are we doing development-wise? Because we haven't really been paying attention to that. That's this one, right? Oh, these are regions. I feel like I put development somewhere. And we can add it. Oh, yeah, this, yeah. We are doing... that's, of course, because I'm complaining that we have too much military power, but you can always put it into development. We should have done that earlier, I think. So Paris is 29 development, and Den Haag is 20, so we are still quite well developed. England, London is 20, 20, 28. Okay, so it's probably good to start increasing the development a little bit, because we do have some military power left. Not that we really need much of that. We can also increase global tariff and for travel time. I don't really care about that. Settler chance is good. And global empire is also good. Can fabricate claim overseas and colonial regions. That's also real nice. We want to complete this one as soon as possible. I suppose we can increase the development here and there a little bit. There's no real, nothing really against that. France has entered the golden era. Good for France. We're also about to enter a golden era, I feel. American East Coast. We've discovered the American East Coast. Let's discover the coast itself. We now only discovered the sea, as you can see, but the coast itself is still a terra incognita. Our truce at Brandenburg has ended. Do you want to become my ally already? No, we're still the game still thinks that we hate them. Drunken Explorer. A little bit of prestige loss. Maybe we should go for another ally then. Maybe Bohemia. Neutral attitude towards Holland. We can probably convince them if we have a royal marriage with them. Because apparently Brandenburg doesn't want to join me. Over reliance. Yeah, okay, great. That's good. So Bohemia is our ally. They are the Holy Roman Emperor, I think, though. So it's not going to help us that much. But maybe they will convert to Protestantism. Bohemia did, historically, it was quite a hotbed of early Protestantism. It would make sense to me. Let's just wait for the technology. Okay, I think I've been recording for quite a while already. Yes, so I think the territorial ambitions within Europe are close to being satisfied. We are gonna seize what opportunities we can, but if we don't expand much beyond these territories, I would be fine with that. But I think our goal... In fact, let's make the diplo... in the diplomatic feedback, we'll just say, I would like all of the Low Countries, please. There's this area basically, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the whole Low Countries. That is still our goal to annex the Low Countries, but I think for now we are mostly happy. We will become the Netherlands soon, and we will continue with our colonial empire. Our first forays have been made. We have Anthony van Hoogstraten here in Bea Vada, who will soon be ready with the first Dutch overseas colony, which will actually add to the trade company, before we forget. And after that, we will either go further into Africa, or we can go into the Caribbean, or we can go into North America. So we have lots of avenues for overseas expansion. But of course, the end goal, India, Indonesia, still a long ways off, but we have started going in the right direction. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I did make a introduction for this video, which was kind of a fake university lecture. Didn't really turn out quite the way I wanted, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. I will probably update the description with a link if I get enough interest for that, and that link will just show you what I made, the intro that I made. If you want to look at that, I don't want to put it in front of this video because I thought it was, well, I'm a little bit embarrassed for it, but I did have a lot of fun. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Holland will expand, and we will see how far in the next episode. Okay, bye-bye.